Right, Lucian, good to see you. Thanks very much for your time. Obviously, it's been a while, I think, since I last spoke to you when you were playing for the under-21. So it feels like quite a lot's changed for you football-wise since then.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year really. I'm just grateful on how far I've come.
Yeah. How do you reflect on sort of how that's happened? I mean, talk us through what you were thinking at various points.
Um, well, I'll just say it's great year. Like you take it day by day really. It's not something that I was expecting to be playing as soon as I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just took it game by game and I strung a fair amount of games together. It was a bit bittersweet, obviously, to get injured
Yeah.
as I was playing. So, like, it just left me like hungry and determined, really, to be able to play as many more games as I possibly can.
What was the moment like for you when you first found out you were going to be playing for the first team for the first time?
It was nerve-wracking. I won't lie. I was very nervous. But no, never normal really. Like it's just something that you got to embrace and I just basically slept with it, slept on it, and just wait for the day really.
Were you expecting to be involved in the first team as early as you were, or was that a surprise?
No, like I would train with the first team and things, but you never really like dream of playing. Like you just think like, okay, I'm just gonna try prove what I can do in training, and then I come on against Sheffield United, which was very special for me. It's my home city, the club that I grew up playing for, and then it just kind of really went from there.
Yeah, I think it's probably about 18 months now since you were at Boston United on loan. So it's been, I think you jumped 4 divisions in terms of, one senior game to the next. So how did you cope with that? Did it feel a bit, like a shock playing in the Championship, or was it actually a bit easier to adapt than you might have thought?
No, it definitely is a shock. Like there's a lot of quality players that play in this league. So it does take a bit of adjusting to that. You're playing against some great players and you don't get away with some things that you do in certain leagues. So it's something that you got to pick up pretty quickly, or otherwise you're going to get punished.
Yeah, you mentioned how hungry you are to sort of keep going and keep this trajectory upwards. Is that kind of a mentality thing where you have to make sure you're not just satisfied with getting in the first team and you want to actually just keep performing well?
Yeah, I mean, like you got to have aspirations for your whole career, really. Like you want to have a long and prosperous career and play many games and play to the highest level possible. So this is really, well, I'd hope it's the start of me playing many more games.
Yeah, definitely. But you obviously mentioned that injury. So, I mean, how are you getting on? How far off playing are you at this moment in time?
I'm not far at all now. I'm about 2 weeks away from returning to training, and maybe about I'll hopefully start playing after the international break. So, yeah, I'm ready to return.
Yeah, are you sort of back on the grass now, doing some running work and stuff?
I've been on the grass for quite a while now, but it's just where you got to reintroduce the ball and build yourself up to the level, because I haven't played football or ran in so long. So to get to that level of like championship playing, takes a bit of time.
And how frustrating was it to get that injury just as you were getting that game time in first team?
Yeah, it was frustrating. It was bittersweet really, because like it's going so well and you're happy, and then it's been cut short. But it is just part and parcel of what comes with the game, and you just move on and look for the next opportunity.
Is it more frustrating because you've got a new head coach who you want to kind of impress and show what you can do?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to impress and do like and show what you're capable of, but he's a great manager, and he's really good at talking to you, and he's basically settled like my nerves and worries of being like out of the squad and not being able to prove myself. So I'm just focused on returning really.
Yeah, I'm sure he's sort of seen some clips of you and stuff. He spoke, I think, at his unveiling press conference about the fact that he's watched he watched the squad before he even came to Norwich. So what has he told you about sort of what he makes of you and how he sees you?
Right, he's told me that he watched a bit of me and that he's happy with how I play, and he's got like he has a vision for stuff that I can do. So it's just about getting back in and like putting the plan together really.
Yeah, obviously Johannes played more with a back four, and I think Liam looks like he's probably going to play a little bit more with a back five at least sometimes. So in that system, where do you see yourself fitting in? Do you see yourself as a wing back?
It's not something that I've really thought about yet really. I feel like I'm a fairly versatile player, so whether it's as a wing back or as a full back, I feel like I could do either role to a pretty good ability. But either way that he sees me, I've just got to do it to the best of my ability and hope that it works out.
Yeah, I think you've also played centre mid for the under 21. So is that versatility something that you feel is quite a big strength of yours?
Yeah, it's something good to have because like then you can play in multiple positions. So if you ever need like a bit of squad depth to and a player to come and fill in these positions, and I can do it. And then also when you've got such a flexible formation, I can fit multiple roles. So it does create some space for me.
Yeah, obviously the club have brought Jeffrey Schlupp in as well, and he can play on that left side. You've got Ben for a bit of competition. So is that competition something you have to sort of relish?
Yeah, I mean, it's really great quality players. Like Jeff, he's played in the Premier League. He's won the Premier League.
Yeah.
So it's a great player, and it's also an older, experienced player that I can't wait to really learn and take tips and tricks off him really, because he's done so much with his career. And Ben is also another quality player, and last season we really like pushed each other and helped each other get better. So it's something that I'm looking forward to again this season.
Yeah, obviously the season kicks off in a couple of days when Millwall visit Carrow Road. Obviously you won't be playing, so is that are you looking forward to watching it, or are you mainly sort of frustrated that you can't be out there for the first day?
No, of course I'm looking forward to it. Like I can be frustrated about it, but it's something that I've put past me now, and I've seen the squad working, and they've really been putting in the effort. So I'm looking forward to seeing that the plan really all coming together and hopefully coming away with a win.
I think Liam spoke yesterday about the fact that even the injured players sort of need to contribute to the dressing room and to help in that atmosphere going into the game. So is that something you're looking to do as well?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not too big of a character. It's not like I'm a big voice of the team, but like that commodity almost and that togetherness of the team is something that he's massive on. So, like every moment he really wants the team to be together and build that chemistry and things like that.
Yeah, how do you see that? I mean, you said you're maybe not the biggest character, but in terms of your role in the dressing room, is it kind of leading by example as much as anything as well?
It's just more like I'll keep myself to myself really, and I'll just do whatever I can to the best of my ability.
Yeah, and just finally, obviously the goal is promotion to the Premier League next season. How confident are you, first of all, that the team can do that, and secondly, that you can really contribute in a big way?
Yeah, well, everyone knows that is the goal, and that's something that we're striving towards to do. So I think it's just something that you take day by day and game by game, and we'll see where we are at the end of the season.